Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Roya Destroyaa, and this is Top 10 Nerd. We have finally received the long-awaited trailer for the second Fantastic Beasts movie. Of course, the first time around we consumed it quite fervently, but the second time we gave it a go we noticed some little things that are easy to miss but oh so very important. So let's take a look at the top 10 Easter eggs and things you missed in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald trailer. In the number 10 spot, Thestrals. The Thestrals are a breed of skeletal horses that can only be viewed by those who have played Witness to Death. We were introduced to them in the movie Order of the Phoenix, and it's only natural to catch a glimpse of them pulling a chariot in a movie that's centered around Fantastic Beasts. So whether they play a larger role in this movie or it's just a nod to the misunderstood but noble creatures, we will find out. Next at number 9, the Maledictis. A Maledictis is a person whose blood carries a curse that will eventually turn them into a beast of some sort. We do catch glimpses of one in the trailer, but it's easy to miss unless you've done a little prior research. Actress Claudia Kim plays the role of the unidentified Maledictis, and there is a theory floating around that she may also be the snake girl of the Circus Arcanus, which means she may possibly become Nagini, Voldemort's loyal serpent. All theory of course, but the fact that her name is hidden is indeed suspicious. In the number 8 spot, Apparating. Right at the beginning of the trailer we notice some officials of the Ministry of Magic magically appearing on the grounds of Hogwarts to deal with very important matters. But yet isn't there an age-old rule that says you can't apparate to Hogwarts? So conveniently forgotten plot hole, or will the movie expand on this rule and maybe explain why it exists in the first place? Up at number 7, the students in the Hogwarts window. So we don't get a good look at the kids who are stealing glances as the Ministry of Magic walks by. The scene seems to hold some kind of significance, and it's entirely possible that it could develop into something more. Who are these students? Perhaps they're people we already know, back in the day. I know, who puts a potential Easter egg in a video about Easter eggs and things you've missed? What kind of people are we? But seriously, this could be something, so keep your eyes open. Coming in at number 6, Lita Lestrange. The pure-blooded Lestrange family played a large role in the Harry Potter franchise, and here they are showing their faces again. More specifically in the form of Lita Lestrange, Newt Scamander's prior love interest, and who also ended up engaged to his brother Theseus, who isn't in the same scene. It's also super exciting to see that she will be played by Zoe Kravitz, meaning she is a woman of color in a predominantly white cast. But what is the movie's plan with her? Why is she back? And more importantly, whose side is she on? Next up in number 5, the Hippocampus. Not the brain region if you were thinking that, although I feel like maybe I was the only one who was thinking that. The Hippocampus is a half horse, half fish creature, and a model of one was constructed to be an ice sculpture for the Goblet of Fire's Yule Ball. However, the prop was too large to suit its purpose and it was ultimately scrapped in the end. Now in the trailer we see a kid, maybe even a young Newt, astride what looks like a type of hippocampus underwater. It remains to be seen what exactly this creature is and what its significance is. Up next at number 4, Dumbledores Quote. One line in the trailer that held a lot of gravity was when Dumbledore said, "I can't move against Grindelwald." Now we are left with the question, well, why not? Until you remember, oh yeah, these two used to be best friends, and according to J.K. Rowling after the fact, more than just friends. So does this quote mean that we're gonna see more of that supposed relationship, or is it just a little nod to the hopefuls? Of course there are about 100 other reasons Dumbledore may be unable to take action, but come on, toss us a bone here. In the number 3 spot, the Deluminator. One thing that made a surprise appearance is something we remember from way back to the absolute beginning of the Harry Potter series. The Deluminators, which can be used to pull lights from external sources, among other uses. The Deluminator was also handed down to Ron Weasley after Dumbledore's death, and now it's popped up in Fantastic Beasts. It is quite nice to see a familiar tool amidst all the new stuff being thrown our way. Coming in at number 2, Classroom 3C. If you thought the room where the Ministry of Magic confronts Dumbledore looks familiar, you are 100% correct. We spent a lot of time in this room and a lot of bad stuff has passed through here. It's room 3C, the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. So either the film used the room for some other purpose, or there's a reason a Transfiguration professor standing at the head of the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. And finally, in the number 1 spot, the movie logo. The greatest little Easter egg was right under our noses. They always are. If you take a second look at the logo that spells out Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, you will notice 3 familiar symbols. These are the Deathly Hallows, with the Elder Wand making up the I, the Resurrection Stone making up the G, and the Invisibility Cloak making up the A. So the Deathly Hallows and the power they come with may play play a big part in this installation and the next few movies. So those were the top 10 things you missed in Fantastic Beasts 2 trailer. Let me know in the comments section down below which upcoming movie you are most excited for. My name is Roya Destroyaa, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy list.